Hi Year 11. This video is designed to help you in your understanding of what bacteria are and, well, the role that they have in our wider lives. When you think about a bacteria, please understand it's a type of microbe, a small type of living thing that you can't see with the naked eye. And in terms of their size, they are tiny, but in terms of their role, how they affect our lives, they have massive effects on our day-to-day lives. One of the main things that they do is they affect our lives by the way that they feed. And for an awful lot of them, they'll feed on dead matter. Now, that can be difficult because what that means is when they're feeding on decaying matter or when they're feeding on something like food, they can produce lots of, well, waste. And that waste can lead to real problems for anything that actually consumes that waste. So they can be a source of making us ill. Another thing that they can be involved in is basically by breaking down anything that's dead or decaying, that releases minerals and nutrients back into the environment. So without them doing that, there's a massive source of nutrition and minerals that plants and other animals wouldn't get. So they absolutely have a massive role in keeping the entire ecosystem working. We also use bacteria. We use some of their abilities to be able to keep some of our industries going. So they make certain chemicals when they feed, and without that, we wouldn't have cheese, we wouldn't have yogurt, and in recent years, we wouldn't have really good ways of treating things like oil slicks or doing some really fancy gene therapies. Um, in terms of how they actually work and what they actually do naturally, a massive thing that they do is they live in a relationship with other living things. So you might have heard over the years your parents telling you to eat your greens and to make sure that they were really high in proteins and those things were good for you. The reason that certain plants are really high in those things is because they have a relationship with bacteria that live inside them and help them take nitrogen from the air, which help them make their proteins. Without that, that plant can't do its job and isn't able to thrive and grow and basically survive in its environment. So, what I'm trying to shape for you there, guys, is bacteria have a significant series of roles. They are decomposers. They are absolutely used by industry to be able to provide food sources for human beings. And they have a role with living things in terms of providing a mutual benefit so that they're all both able to survive in their environments and to thrive really well.